Hi, it's Lydia. Today I'm going to show you how I cook my belly pork. So in the restaurants we have belly pork on both menus, and it's always gorgeous and tender, the meat underneath, and it just flakes and melts away, and then the crackling is really gorgeous and crispy. So I'm going to show you how the chefs have told me how to do that in both restaurants. So here we've got a lovely piece of belly pork which I've seasoned heavily with salt and pepper. There we've got chopped herbs, which is parsley and sage. Chopped up the celery, carrots and shallots, and I've got some stock cooking there nicely. So with my knife I'm just going to score this belly pork in a crisscross pattern. It's been seasoned nicely and there it is, scored. So I'm just going to saute off the shallots, the carrots and the celery. So it was 1 celery, 3 small carrots and 3 small shallots, and that's just for 2 people. Just going to saute that until it's browned off. Add the herbs, the sage and the parsley, and a little bit of olive oil. You dancing, Gabby? Hey! I'm recording this quite quickly and cooking it quickly because the girls have been out on the patio with John. It's bank holiday Friday, and they've all been out on the patio enjoying the sun, so I'm doing this really quickly, so I do
drinking beer.
Yeah, drinking beer without me, so I'm just cracking on with this.
Well started at drinking beer without me.
I've not even got the heat on. Come on, there we go. Manager. So this is going to saute until it's browned, and then I'm going to put it in a deep baking tray with the belly pork. Thank you, baby. Okay, so I've browned off the carrots, celery and onion for about 5 minutes in the olive oil, and then I'm going to pop that into a deep baking tin. So I've put the carrot, celery and onion in a deep baking tin, and I've scored and salted and peppered the belly pork, and I'm just going to sit it on top of those vegetables like that. Slid down there. Then I'm going to pour the stock, not over it, around it. I've used a vegetable stock cube because I've not had time to make my own stock, but I have added some carrots and celery to sweeten it. I don't like pork stock cubes, I think it tastes too artificial, so I've just used a vegetable stock cube. I'm just going to pour that around the pork. I'm not going to put it on top of it, just around it. And then you take it as far up the pork as possible before it touches the fat. If you run out of stock, just add some water and then salt it and pepper it. It's Bank Holiday Friday and we're celebrating VE Day, so what a marvellous celebration. Having a little bit of a gin and tonic. Cheers! So, I've got the belly pork sitting in this stock with all the vegetables that I sauteed earlier. And then what you do, you've scored it, you've seasoned it, and then you pour over some piping hot, boiling hot water just over the top. And what this does, it helps to separate the scoring so that it will crackle up even better. So, what will happen is all the meat underneath the waterline will cook really, really slowly and get very tender, and the fat on the top will crackle up. I've got the oven on at 170 degrees, let that cook for 2.5 hours. I'm going to make a nice gravy with the jus and do mashed potatoes and sautéed cabbage. I'll show you the meat when it comes out the oven, but I'm not going to show you the mashed potato and the cabbage because I'm going to go have a drink with my family. Bye! Okay. So this has been in our oven for 2 hours. I did say 2.5 hours, but I've checked it and this is definitely ready. It does depend on the strength of your oven and the ferocity of your oven. Ours is a really hot oven. So when they say 2.5 hours, I will always check it half an hour, even an hour before. So that's ready, and with those juices, home in again, John. Thank you, John. So with those juices, I will make a lovely gravy. I'm not going to show you that process, but this is belly pork. So there you go. Enjoy.